People look at you strange saying you changed, like you worked that hard to stay the same. Like you're doing all this for a reason.
Welcome to episode 109 of Boxing in the Basement. If you are new to the channel, subscribe. If you are a frequent viewer, please drop a comment, share your questions, concerns, just some dialogue, because I did a lot of research on this, and this is the surprise shoe unboxing that I've been telling you guys about. Let's just say I've done a ton of research and experimentation to find this shoe. Ironically, this is going to be my shortest review, even though it's my most favorite, because if I don't curb myself now, I'm going to be talking probably for 30 minutes. That being said, without any further ado, this is the Asics Surge Low. I do have another shoe coming in. I'll just give you a little hint on that. That is the Untitled. The next review on that one. Actually, I have a Li Ning one coming in too, so whichever one comes in first, I'll do the review on that. But this one right here, I'm just going to talk about the sizing. This is a 28.5, which is a size 11, so 28.5 cm, 28.5 centimeters is a size 11 in US. The European size is 44, 45, 46. That's normally my ballpark range, depending on the cut and mold of the shoe, which is totally different than it. So if you think 45, which I will wear in a European size, is US size 11, it's actually 28.5. They said that these were TTS, true to size. They don't have 10 and a half. It goes from a 10, and for whatever reason, all of the platforms I went to was a 10, 11, 11 and a half, 12, like they skipped the 10 and a half. So I didn't want to go down to a 10, even though I may do that on one of the sites where I can return, because I didn't want to go too small and it'd be pinching my toe, because I hate a narrow toe box. But these ones fit comfortably. Now, because this is leather, I don't know how that's going to break in as far as depending on the type of leather that they use, because it could space out too far, or it could be one of those leathers where it kind of shrinks back to its original size. But whatever the case may be, all the pieces that I'm looking for, this shoe spoke to it. Then I mentioned the Kyries before, the Kyrie lows and some other ones, even the Nike GT cuts. These blew those out the water. Let me just get into those specs on the shoe that spoke to me, and the reason why this is my best shoe in the closet. This is my favorite shoe in the closet. Let's start off with one of my favorite pieces. If you can see this outrigger right here, you can see it protrude out the side of the shoe. That helps with that lateral movement, and it also has like a guardrail, internal outrigger, if you will, and it has a TPU plate in there. So it has the outsole, the midsole, the TPU plate is in there, and that outrigger is phenomenal. You can kind of see the cuts on that. This spoke to the low top shoe that I was looking for, that I had been looking for. It also spoke to the traction and the grip. This says a non-marking, which is non-marking outsole, so it doesn't leave a lot of scuff marks all over the court. The traction on this is phenomenal. I just did a training session, about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and this shoe was phenomenal. Achilles protection unit. It's a free floating, even though it's stitched in, it's detached from the shoe. It's not one piece. It gives you that custom fit for your Achilles, as you can see. And you can see the cuts in there. It has that padding in there, so the heel cut protection, the heel lockdown support is there, and it has that custom fit. Some of the paneling on it has some mesh. It has the leather, like I said. It has this fused, probably glued, hyper glued plate on that holds the shoelaces. And then you can see the paneling on this, the different textiles that they use, and this is like a form of a suede. Not really sure if it's an actual suede, but it's a form of a suede. But these are premium, in my opinion, and it hits all those points. The only negative I would say about it is maybe the breathability, because they actually use high quality leather. And if you're like me, I have more than one pair of the same shoe. So if you see me in it multiple days in a row, it's probably not the same shoe. I just let it air out and let it breathe. Like I said, this is my favorite shoe. This is my best shoe that I have in the closet for performance. And that midsole is flight foam. So that flight foam material, it gives the impression of great compression, and it goes back to its original form. And like I said, I had it on for 2 hours and it felt like pillows were on my feet. So these are them. This is the unboxing of the Asics Surge Low. Actually, it's a Nova Surge Low. So it's Asics Nova Surge Low. Shout out to Asics, phenomenal. Tag you guys in it, hashtag you guys in it. If any of you guys want to sponsor me, this is the shoe that I'm wearing moving forward. And the Untitled, the next one that I'm going to do the unboxing for by Asics. So episode 109, Boxing in the Basement. Thank you for taking the time. Take care, and until next time, I hope you enjoyed the review. Peace.